Alright, so with this is a Quadratec light system. They're 3-inch square LED light system. And I'll have to say, now understand, Quadratec is not sponsoring this video or anything, but these are pretty inexpensive compared with a lot of other products. But the quality on these is just awesome. Like, it feels really good. So I'm hoping that this works with the system that's already in there. Just moving this stuff out of the way. I mean, like, this is just looks really good, and the quality is just unmatched. And the kit does come with some pigtails. I'm hoping that these are what I'm going to use. I do have a wiring harness that I bought with this, just in case the wiring harness in there on the Jeep is bad. Another thought I had is with LED lights, they are a little different. So I mean, I don't know much about electrical, but I'm not sure if the relay that's already on there for the fog lights will work with this. So I'm going to go ahead and test it out first before we get too much into this project. Alright, so we're going to put these on. I got these from Amazon. Like a whole kit. It's got like a bunch of different stuff in them. Should do a product review on some of this stuff, huh? So plug that on. Crimp it. Get the heat gun. So, and this is supposed to waterproof them. Very nice. I'm impressed. Now that I figured out how to do it, right? Now, let's go. I'll knock out the other side. Alright, so I got one done. It's kind of a pain. It's just hard to get up underneath this bumper, but I made it happen. And then ended up taping with electrical tape the connectors to the pigtail, and then that should be good. I'll just stuff it in here. Hopefully it should be good right there. Now let's see See if it works. Oh yeah, we got it. We got a light. Thing's awfully bright. Now we'll do the other side. I'll kind of go through what I did with that one, with this one, as much as I can. Alright. So, with this, I'm going to put the pigtails through there. So what I did is I pushed it through underneath the grill surround. If you notice, I took the grill off. It just made it a little easier to mess around with the wire in the back. So I gotta go, I think, the other way with this. Alright, so this is what I did with the other one. I switched this bracket around. Okay. If you notice on this, it angles. It angles a little bit. So what I want is the forward to the front of the vehicle on this, if you can see the angle on there. And what this does is it's going to give me more room for the grill. I'm hoping it's enough room, because when the way this comes, it comes with it back, but I need it forward a little bit. And just going to put that on. And these are lock nuts on these, so that way they don't loosen up and move. Now I'm just going to get it started for now, anyways. A little tight, but not too bad, because I need to get this other side on. Alright. Tighten them a little more. So each package, each light comes with a little packet. Gives you a little Allen wrench. You can use the same Allen wrench on both. But I guess it's for, like, if you just want to use one light instead of two, and then you can you'll at least have the kit. And although most people at this point probably have a set of the Allen wrenches anyways, but it is what it is. And you got the rubber gasket, or not a gasket, but a little rubber piece that kind of cushions the light in place. So how this is going to work is we're going to put the rubber gasket right there, or not gasket, I keep saying gasket for some reason. But if you notice underneath, I don't know if you can see that, there's these little ledges in there, so when you place the screw, it locks the screw in, so that way all you got to mess with is the bolt on it, or not the bolt, the nut on it. So which is awesome, because otherwise it's a pain. It would be a pain to try to do both, unless it's like an open bumper or something, but this we're kind of enclosed. So what I'm going to do here, you can see it, yeah. So I'm on the stock bumper, or I shouldn't say stock because this is an aftermarket bumper. The stock bumper only had one hole. This one has two, so I guess you could put bigger lights on it if you wanted. I'm going to go with the inner hole and just see how that works on both sides. If I don't like it, I'll move it out to the outer hole. I don't know that it's going to make that much difference though. So I'm going to get this pigtail part out of the way, use the inner hole to put this on, and since I don't have a helper, I'm kind of going to just use this right here. So that way I can at least hold the light up in place while I get the nut on, because I do need, I found it easier to have both hands when you're doing this. So this, you don't have to have it real tight, just enough to keep the light in place, and I'm having issues here. Okay, so the screw, or the nut, it's just a typical nut. And then you get a washer, and then a lock washer, so that way the nut doesn't. And that's why you need two hands, because going upside down, this bolt is loose on the inside. It's still loose, but having two hands makes it a little easier to get the washer on, and then the lock washer, and then the bolt. And once you get it started, it's easy from there on. So let me show you what I'm gonna be messing with here. So we'll go up underneath. You see where the other bolt was done right there. And then we have this right here. So I'm going to go ahead and get that put on, but you need both hands to do it. At least I do. I guess maybe I'm handicapped like that. Alright, now I got that bolt tight. So whenever you tighten it down, it's going to have this angled, but you can easily bring it back. And then I like to angle them a little down, because they're already bright. They're probably not even legal for roadworthy. Angle them down so that way you're not blinding people as much. Anyways, let me tighten this one down. This one just shove. I have to lift up on the grill surround a little bit, otherwise it won't fit. Bring it up. I'm going to pull it all the way, so that way it's all underneath. And then plug it in. And then I'll just have this together. In fact, to keep these from moving around too much, I'll probably zip tie them together. But there we we go. Now let's get it. Let's see if it works with both. I haven't tried this yet. Alright, there we are. Beautiful. I know what y'all are thinking. Probably should go with LED headlights as well, but Household 6 said no. I've already spent enough on this, she says. But it's all good. Now I'm just going to put the grill back on. Hopefully I can get it on easy. But we're done. I like it. I like it a lot.